Hello and welcome. You're watching This is Exclusive with me, Shavan Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, our top focus continues to be the state of Himachal Pradesh, where yet another crisis stares at the Congress party. Two top Congress ministers have now spoken to Republic TV. We'll get you all the latest on this edition of This is Exclusive. But up first, these are the headlines we're tracking for you at this hour. Fast-paced developments in Himachal. Top Congress minister quits. Opposition MLAs suspended. "48-hour zone." Disgruntled MLAs shuttle between as Haryana and Himachal as resort politics continues to rage on. Sukhu-led government pushed into minority in Himachal. Troubleshooter DK Shivakumar holds meet with MLAs. Congress in self-combustion mode as party chief in Assam. Rana Goswami quits, set to join the BJP next. Mega crackdown on narco terror. Indian Navy and NCB seized over 3,000 kilograms of drug offshore Gujarat. Calcutta High Court pulls up Mamata government, asks why Mafia Don Shah Jahan is not behind the bars yet. For the last 48 hours, yet another crisis stares at the Congress party. This time it comes in from the state of Himachal Pradesh. During the voting for the Rajya Sabha election, that's when the cross-voting began. At least 9 legislators of the Congress party cross-voted for the Bharatiya Janata Party candidate, resulting in a situation that the Congress candidate, Abhishek Manu Singhvi, lost out the elections. In fact, what is even more surprising is that 9 of those very legislators had a dinner meeting with Abhishek Manu Singhvi in Shimla just a day before. There is massive rumbling that's actually taking place within the Congress party itself, and also discontentment towards sitting Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu. Several of these legislators who were yesterday seen in Panchkula have now demanded that Sukhu should be removed, a new Chief Minister should be brought in. But it turns out that the support that has come in for Sukhu is from Priyanka Gandhi, something that hasn't really gone down well with the other Congress legislators, because it appears that there is a clear disparity in terms of the representation in the Sukhu government. That is the reason why we are given to understand that several rounds of meetings are actually taking place. Observers have been sent out. Apart from Bhupinder Hooda, also DK Shivakumar, Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, is currently in Shimla to try and diffuse the situation. Let's take a look at all the developments that have taken place, and then we go across to our reporters on the ground.
Amidst the ongoing political crisis in Himachal Pradesh, the Himachal Pradesh Assembly passed its budget without a single BJP legislator in attendance. After the session adjourned sine die, CM Sukhwinder Sukhu said that attempt to topple his government has been foiled.
जिस प्रकार के षड्यंत्र रचकर सीआरपीएफ पुलिस लगाकर, हरियाणा पुलिस लगाकर, हेलीकॉप्टर भेजकर जिस प्रकार से सत्ता को हथियाने की कोशिश की, आज वो कोशिश नाकाम हुई है.
This even as senior leader Jairam Ramesh sent SOS to save Congress's ship.
क्रॉस वोटिंग से भाग नहीं रहे हैं, ये वास्तविकता है, ये दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है. ये क्यों हुआ है, कैसे हुआ है, ये हमारे ऑब्जर्वर रिपोर्ट में उसकी चर्चा करेंगे. पर अभी हमारी प्राथमिकता हमारी कांग्रेस सरकार को बचाना है.
Himachal Minister Vikramaditya Singh resigned from the Sukhu cabinet. Speaking to Republic, he said Sukhu government is in minority.
I speak the truth. I speak without any indulgence, political indulgence. अगर एक जो होना चाहिए जिस तरीके से वो उसमें कुछ कमी मुझे दिखी है तो उस चीज़ को मैंने जग जाहिर किया है एंड आई एम श्योर उसमें रेक्टिफिकेशन जो है आने वाले समय में किया जाएगा.
The Congress has dispatched 3 senior observers, Bhupesh Baghel, Bhupinder Singh Hooda and D.K. Shiv Kumar to Shimla.
Congress party have just issued a direction that I should be there. See, I don't know why BJP is in such a big hurry. After all, there are 2-3 states and any government should have a strong opposition.
Is Congress set to lose Himachal? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Let's just get a quick update from our reporters on the ground. Joining us from Chandigarh is my colleague Amandeep, and Harsha is joining us from Shimla. In 30 seconds, Harsha, walk us through all the details that you're picking up. What's currently happening? Because earlier in the day, Sukhu said that they are in a better position. They would be in a position to pass the budget, and they're confident that the government will not fall.
So, Shravan, both the parties, BJP and Congress, are confident of the majority. They both are stating they both have the numbers to sustain Congress to sustain here in the state of Himachal Pradesh. But two back-to-back very important meetings, Shravan, which is taking place here in Shimla right now, is one of the observers meeting where CM Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu has just arrived. He will have to tell all the observers what were the reasons which led to the Congress MLAs rebel and go to the BJP camp and do the cross-voting. And another very important meeting of the BJP MLAs and leader of opposition, former CM Jairam Thakur, is taking place directly in Delhi through virtually. He is speaking to the senior party leaders of BJP and also talking out a solution, because right now 6 Congress rebel MLAs are right now with BJP only. They all have flown back to Panchkula in PWD guest house. That means they are intact with BJP. Now BJP almost needs 2 to 3 more Congress MLAs, and right now the rebel Congress MLAs Ravinder Rana, Sudhir Sharma, all are speaking to their counter Congress MLAs so that more numbers BJP could get. So right now trouble is mounting for Congress in the state of Himachal Pradesh. All is not well, and that is why observers are right now meeting, and this meeting already 40 minutes has happened to the meeting. Back to you, Shravan.
Let's also get a quick check from my colleague Amandeep, who's been tracking the story very closely. Amandeep, what's really happening within the BJP camp? Leader of the opposition has categorically said that the government is in minority. This has been rebutted by the Congress, but does the Congress really have the numbers with them?
Well, Shravan, if we just see the ground situation, both the parties are having the same numbers, 34 MLAs with BJP and 34 MLAs with Congress party so far. But when the Vikramaditya resigned as a cabinet minister, that turned out to be the most crucial point for the Congress party, the worrisome situation for the Congress party. Just because in case the voting take place on the no confidence motion, if Vikramaditya cross vote, then the BJP comes into the majority. BJP is gaining and Congress is losing. Congress is trying to hold back their MLAs, 34 MLAs in Shimla, and trying to pacify the situation. On the other side, the BJP is preparing the strategy how to move further and how to bring one more MLA to their fold to get the majority in the assembly as well. Just because it is the house of 68 and one single party needs to get the majority of 35 MLAs, and both the parties are having 34 MLAs. So Jairam Thakur is continuously in touch with the senior BJP leadership how to move further. Just because, Shravan, the technical part of this entire situation is that Congress party has adjourned the assembly session to Sinandai, and in fact after that there is the specific days that they cannot call the session. So now the BJP, if BJP wanted to prove the majority, they have to move their application with the affidavit of the MLAs to governor to prove the majority, and first they have to get the majority of the MLAs, that is the magic number is 35. Only then the governor will be able to entertain the situation of BJP. So 6 MLAs are here in Chandigarh. After attending the session, rest of the BJP MLAs are in Shimla. They are still preparing the strategy. Senior BJP leadership is again in touch with several Congress MLAs to get the support. And in fact, on the other side, the Congress is trying to intact their own MLAs, so they should not reduce the number from 34. One single MLA reduced from the Congress party, that means the Congress government has been collapsed in the Himachal Pradesh. So they are trying to just hold back their MLAs. First, DK Shiv Kumar, Bhupinder Singh Hooda and Bhupesh Baghel, they are trying to get the version of Sukhvinder Singh be pacified by these leadership. So the situation is
thank you very much, Amandeep, as well as Harsha, for getting us the latest details. Shifting focus now to another story, a story that has been completely brushed under the carpet by the media. But here on Republic TV, we bring to you this joint operation that has been carried out by the Indian Navy as well as the Narcotics Control Bureau. This has to be one of the largest seizure that has been made by the Indian Navy as well as the Narcotics Control Bureau. This is contraband almost of 3,300 kilograms. It was intercepted offshore Gujarat. We're given to understand that inputs were actually received by the Narcotics Control Bureau and handed over to the Indian Navy. P-8I surveillance aircraft was actually used for the reconnaissance, and thereafter it led to a situation where the dhow that was used to smuggle in the contraband was intercepted by the Indian Navy as well as the Narcotics Control Bureau. It also turns out that this contraband has essentially come in all the way from Iran through Pakistan. There is a Pakistan link that has also emerged, something that has been confirmed by the Narcotics Control Bureau. A massive seizure that has been made. Whether at all there is a terror link to this or not, let's first listen in to the DG of the Narcotics Control Bureau, who has essentially confirmed the Pakistan link that has emerged.
This was an inter-agency coordination operation against maritime trafficking of drugs. And as you can see, this is the biggest seizure in terms of quantity of drugs through the maritime route.
How many agencies were involved in this?
Principally, 3 agencies were involved. The NCB was the coordinating agency along with Indian Navy and the Gujarat ATS.
So how many arrests have been made so far in this case?
5 persons have been arrested. Their identity is yet to be established, but we should be able to do it in the next few days.
So what was the route they were basically following?
The possible route that seems to be adopted as some port origin from Iran coastline, maybe touching the Pakistani coastline and then along the western Indian coastline on the Arabian Sea front to a destination of their choice depending on the vulnerability of the place. So we don't know where exactly they were destined to go, but we'll be able to find out.
So what was the worth of the consignment that has been recovered?
The consignment preliminary estimate is anywhere ranging from 1,300 crores to 2,000 crores.
Sir, what was the identity of all those accused who have been arrested?
The identity is yet to be established. They are without identity papers and there is nothing on them to be able to be identified on the face of it. But we suspect that there could be either Iranians or Pakistanis, because there is a Pakistani label which is on all the packets.
So is there any Pakistani connect, the larger conspiracy behind it?
We always believe and operate on the premise that it is also part of the larger conspiracy to destabilize India with the incursion of drugs. So that cannot be ruled out.
Well, the big link that has essentially emerged from the investigation that has been carried out so far, a Pakistani stamp on the consignment that was being smuggled in. Importantly, this happens to be one of the biggest seizures that has ever taken place, and the consignment value goes into crores.